Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels. And I'm here with episode 2 of Wednesday Night Wars. And I know what you're thinking. Mark, it's Thursday. It is. But here's the thing. If you guys seen my Poke MMO video for this Wednesday, I had some audio issues. My mic wasn't working for some reason. And I went back and checked through my recording software. For some reason, my mic was disabled. I didn't click that option. Maybe I accidentally clicked a key function somewhere somehow. But not only did I have no mic audio, I had some music in the background for Pokemon MMO, but for my Wednesday Night War video, because I did record one, zero audio. I mean, I could put music in the background of it, I can edit it whenever I still have it. I did 7 matches, I won 4, lost 3, which isn't that great, but hey, it happened. But I felt like I couldn't really upload that one for you guys. I deleted it. Some people seen it. I apologize for those who didn't see it, or if you watched the whole thing all the way through, I appreciate that. But I got rid of it. I'm going to make a whole new one here today because I felt like it just wasn't quite as interesting. At least with the Poke MMO one, even though you can't hear me talking, it is an hour of me playing through, and I can't re-record that, right? I don't have a save data if that's an online game. I battled a gym leader there. I went to the Safari Zone, caught some new Pokemon. We'll talk a little bit more about that when I do my bonus episode here today on Thursday, like I promised I would, where I catch some Pokemon. I'll talk a little bit more in detail there. But I had to redo this one completely, which sucks. I mean, this happens to anybody that does videos. Things like this happen all the time. People might lose save data and have to skip a whole part of a video game because something messed up. This is like worst case scenario for anyone that does content. And the sad thing is, I didn't even catch it. Usually I do like a mic check. Sometimes I'll I'll even check the video before I upload it. But I was in a hurry. I had stuff going on. My friend and my brother were waiting for me to play some League of Legends. I know that's a terrible thing, but they were both off yesterday. They work all throughout the week, so they're hardly off together. So we're going to play some games together. And we were on Skype as I was uploading the video, and I just wanted to get it up. I didn't even check it until a little bit later that night. I double checked everything, and then to my surprise, there was zero commentary, which sucks because I did some good stuff on there, I thought. But we're gonna get past that. It's not a big deal, you know. Honestly, ain't too worried about it. It does suck. It means that I'm getting this up a day early or a day late. I'm getting the bonus episode will be up. You guys missed a big portion of commentary there, which kind of sucks too. But that's fine. We're going to do this video. We're going to do the bonus episode for Poke MMO. And we're also going to do Throwback Thursday as well, a new one. And don't worry, I still have to finish Mario 64 and Dragon Ball Z Saint Seiya's Sensetsu. I do plan on finishing those both up. As the upcoming weeks come ahead, we will continue those. Don't worry. Mario 64 is so close to being done. I just got to finish doing some finish touches and editing on those. It's just going to take quite a while. And we're going to get those uploaded. Maybe every other day like we were doing last week. And I just fell really behind. I talked about that. Actually, I talked about a video with no commentary yesterday. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about that in the Pokemon video. I didn't miss any videos for this Showdown stuff. So we're going to get past this and we'll move on. So now that we're past that, if you guys didn't see Showdown Sunday, episode 16, I went over this team in great detail. So I'm not going to do that again. But I did make one change, one minor change, and that is the item of Promo Pass. If you did see Showdown Sunday, you know that I had the Air Balloon to take a free ground move, or not just free ground move, but a free ground move, plus they'd have to end with another attack. But it just wasn't really seeming to benefit me any. I do have Dodrio I could switch into to take ground moves for free if I really want to. I think Leftovers might be just the better item overall. So we're going to try this out, see how things go. We have, obviously I'm just going to go through these real quick so you guys can copy these down if you want them. You guys can just pause the video in between me changing them. Otherwise, we are just going to go straight into the games. Today, I plan on doing 7 matches. I did 7 matches yesterday, and the commentary didn't record, sadly. So we're going to do 7 more matches today. I only planned on doing 5 yesterday, but some of them went by really quickly. We had a couple forfeits, as usual, so we were able to go for it. But we're going to go and do 7 today. Rain, sleet, or snow, we're going to do 7 today. So that's my team. Like I said, episode 16, which I'll link in the description below. If you didn't see Showdown Sunday episode 16, I break the team down a little bit more, why I picked. Probopass, I'll explain why I made a team around Probopass to begin with. I did a random number generator to pick which Pokemon I wanted to build a team around. And I rolled 299, which was no pass, and I decided let's make a team around Probopass. Never used them before. And so here we go. So 7 matches today. Hopefully we do well. So let's get into it. But yeah, it really, I mean, anybody, like I said, anybody that's done content like this before, anything, it's the worst case scenario is always losing footage or something messing up in the recording because you don't know until you're done recording. Sometimes things just doesn't happen like you want them to. Sometimes the sound quality is bad. Sometimes you got things in the background you didn't know was even there. Because when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. I don't hear things outside. Sometimes I hear, dog barking that I didn't hear before. My brother, slamming a door or something because he's, we make him go to bed or something. Things like that. I don't quite catch those while I'm recording sometimes, but it's okay. It's just part of life. So here we go. So first battle here. It took a while. That was a long queue. Makes me kind of worried there's not a lot of people playing today, but that's alright. We'll get her done. Let's see. He's probably gonna start with Bastiodon, if I were to guess, or Floatzel. Both in which Politoed's okay against. He might start Raichu predicting the Politoed, so I could go Probopass or Gabite. I'm gonna go Probopass. Let's see what he does. So he starts with Floatzel. Not necessarily best case scenario, although I'm pretty positive I can live a move. So let me open up my Pokemon damage calculator, which if you don't know what that is, just Google it. Pokemon damage calculator, and then use the Pokemon Showdown version. It's a great tool to use in Pokemon competitive battling. Let's see. So Floatzel. They're usually banded or have a choice item. I can live one attack. He is going to outspeed me, unfortunately. I could honestly just switch into Politoed, which is my play. So I'm going to switch into Politoed. And he's going to hit me with that power up punch, so he predicted the switch, and he's going to get a power up from it. So well played on his part. I'm just going to go ahead and I can Encore. I'm just going to go Hidden Power. He goes for another power up punch. He's going to be doing some damage here. We're going to get Hidden Power Electric. We're going to do a bit of damage on him, almost knocking him out. And if he stays in, he's done. Unless he's got something up his sleeve that I'm not ready for. He heals me. Thanks, sir. May I please have another? Politoed back up to 100%. He's got to be upset about that. So now here's the question. Does Raichu go for the Hidden Power Ice? Or does he go for the electric move? I could go for Encore. Can I live an electric move from Raichu? Probably not. If I want to be completely honest. He can go for Nasty Plot. He can go for Focus Blast. All these things are not something that I want to get hit by. So let me take a look at Politoed for half a second. I can live one Thunderbolt. I can live one Thunderbolt. I could go for Encore, locking him into a move, and then switching to a Gabite. I'm going to be taking a heavy bit of damage here. I'm going to go for Encore. He goes for Power Ice, and we're going to get that Encore. So he's stuck in there, so he's going to have to switch. I'm going for Skull. 100% go for Skull. He switches into Kyroginal, and we're going to hit him a little decently there. I was hoping for a burn. Well scouted by me. That was a good play. I feel pretty good about that, actually. How do you spell Kyroginal? Such a weird name. Cry. I keep thinking C-Y. It's probably his Rapid Spinner. Against Politoed, he's probably going to go for Freeze Dry, which is an ice move. I could go to Probopass, which is what I'm going to do here. Here comes the Probopass. Here comes the Freeze Dry. Now, he does have Levitate. I don't think he's staying in. He probably has HP Fighting, though. Let me see how much that does. It does about 50%. He could stay in. I could go for a Flash Cannon, or I could predict the Raichu and go for Earth Power. So I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon. Let's go for it. He's going to hit me with Hidden Power Fight. Well, I could just go for Volt Switch. Although, nah, I can't do that. It's a Raichu. I go for Flash Cannon. Okay, so he does switch into Bastiodon, so that's fine. We're going to get a crit, which is nice because we got a little bit of extra damage there. Bastiodon. It's hard. I mean, prediction was tough there. There's a lot of options there. I could quite easily just go for Earth Power and do a tremendous amount of damage. And that's my play, I think. And it's going to take him down to 15% and lower special defense. Here comes the Stealth Rocks. That's perfectly fine with me. I go for another Earth Power. He could switch into Kyroginal. He forfeits. So good game. J137. We're going to go to our second match here. So 1-0 so far. Feeling pretty confident, really. Feeling pretty good about that. That was a fun game. I do like Probopass quite a bit. I do like his synergy. that he has with my team, especially with Polito. Like they seem to work out pretty well together. Um, I love Pokemon competitive battle. I am considering doing it 3 times a week at least at some point. Just let me know what you guys think. If you guys want it, I'll definitely do it. I just need that extra boost, the extra push to go in that direction. Let's see. An obvious start would be Monferno or Golem, but he could also go with Cactus. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go Politoed, predicting one of those two. Pelipper. Will he do it? Will he stay in? If he stays in, this thing's gone. I don't think he's got anything that's gonna take me out in one hit, anyways. Could be wrong. Boom! And he goes for the U-turn. I actually outsped the Pelipper, a little unpredictable there. So I don't know what he's gonna switch into here. Probably Cacturn. He knows I got HP Electric, but I mean, obviously, go to Clefairy or Grumpig, but I think Cacturn might be his better play because honestly, I'll have to switch out. He was not expecting that hidden power electricity to hit. I was not expecting to outspeed him, if I'm going to be completely honest. Here comes the Cacturn. So now let's take a look at Cacturn. I like Cacturn. I use him in another team of mine that I used in the past. He's a very fun Pokemon to use, or she, either one. Giga Drain will probably knock me out. Ice Beam does a tremendous amount of damage, though. I'm just going to switch, I think. I think I have to at this point. I think the obvious way for him to go is for Giga Drain, but his other options are Dark Pulse or Spikes. Either way, I think Torkoal's my play. So let's go to Torkoal. He goes for Swords Dance. That's not good. He could go for Electro different things here. I'm going to go for Lava Plume. I might go for Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, Cacturn is a problem for me here. I don't think I have anything that's really going to be able to live up against it. I don't think Lava Plume will knock him out. He's going to switch, actually. Okay, that makes me feel better. We're going to take out Pelipper. So Pelipper down, that makes me feel pretty good. So that was an interesting play. Interesting play. I really do think, let me take a look here. Sucker Punch would have done about 42%. Lava Plume would have been really close to knocking him out. So I guess I understand his play there. He could go for Stealth Rocks here, predicting the switch. He can go for an Earthquake, a Rock move, Golem. Let's take a look at it. It's definitely a tank, I would imagine. Earthquake doesn't knock us out, so I can kind of scout out what his plan is here. I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. He's probably going to do the same, and he does. So we're going to try Stealth Rocks here. I still have no idea what he's going to go for. I'm just going to go into Politoed, I think. Earthquake. So now we're in an interesting position. The reason why I say that is, will he switch into Cacturn, who I believe has Water Absorb? Or will he stay in predicting that? I'm going for Ice Beam, I think I have to. He might have Sturdy, so he can probably live anyways. So he might stay in. Ice Beam does about 50%. I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. He goes for Sucker Punch, so it didn't matter. Okay, well played on his part. I'm going to go to Leafeon. See what he does. He might stay in. None of his moves do a tremendous. Well, Stone Edge does a decent amount, but it's not too hard. I'm going to go for Swords Dance. I assume he's going to switch into Monferno or Cacturn. I assume, but that doesn't mean anything. I probably should just went for a Leaf Blade. That's okay. I'm going to go for Swords Dance. Predicting a switch here. I think that's my play. We're both down a Pokemon here. I was predicting the Cacturn switch, which is why I went for the Ice Beam. Okay, so he's actually going to go for Rock Blast. Interesting play. Let's take a look at Rock Blast. Rock Blast does a decent amount, but it's not going to knock me out. Quite frankly, I'm not going to go for a second Swords Dance. I don't think I can afford that. I could go for a knockoff and then a Leaf Blade. I think that's what I'm going to go for knockoff. Get rid of his Chew Stop Berry, which is a great play, by the way, because he probably has Explosion with Chew Stop Berry. Rock Blast did a tremendous amount. He could go for Sucker Punch. Will Sucker Punch knock me out? Yes. Now this is the mind games. Does he go for the Sucker Punch? He does. Okay. Now his question is, do I go for another Swords Dance? I don't know, do I? Does he just go for an attack? I'm going for it. Yes! Ah, I got so... I mean, it was a mind game. It was a mind game, guys. Here's the thing. He may have predicted another Swords Dance, me predicting a Sucker Punch, and go for a regular attack, and I was like, you know what? Let's go for broke. Let's do it. Oh, that's huge. The problem is, though, he's got Cacturn with Sucker Punch and Monferno probably with Mach Punch, so either way, I'm probably screwed. We'll see what he does from here, though. Whew. I'm really glad we knocked off, because we got rid of that two-stop berry, which is very deadly. So now, Monferno. Mach Punch. Actually, if it's a low roll, may not knock us out. It's going to be really close, though. With Swords Dance, strange as it is, I'm just going to return here. I don't live. That's fine. I didn't think I would. I didn't think I was going to live that. I have to be careful, though, because he could have Swords Dance, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I can go into Torkoal just fine and Rapid Spin, because I want to get rid of these rocks. So let's go ahead and Rapid Spin. He may switch up, predicted me having Earthquake or Earth Power. I'm just going for the Rapid Spin. I'm getting rid of these rocks here. He doesn't have a Ghost type, so I don't have to worry about that. If I were to guess, he may switch into Clefairy, maybe. I don't know. He may just stay in. Okay, so he switches into Grumpig. We're going to get these rocks out of here. Alright, so Grumpig. What do you got for me, big guy? He could be Calm Mind variant, which is deadly. I could go for Toxic. He goes for Toxic as well. Okay, fair enough. We're going to Toxic each other here. I don't think he's a Calm Mind variant, if I'm going to be honest. Well, he might be. Either way, I'm going to stay in, and I'm just going to go for Lava Plume. I think. He's got Heal Bell. He's we get the burn off. We're going to have to switch here. I think he's probably going to Heal Bell again or something. Maybe. I'm going to switch into Dodrio. Goes for Heal Bell once again. Knockoff knocks it out, but so does Return of Brave Bird. Will he switch is the question. Do I just go for Brave Bird, predicting any of these guys coming in and just doing a ton of damage? Yeah, Brave Bird it is. Here comes the Clefairy. Brave Bird damn near is going to do it. It does a tremendous, but damn near knocks it out. I'm just going to go for another Brave Bird. I think I have speed. Shouldn't be an issue here. He may go for a Protect, perhaps. He does have Eviolite, so maybe Knockoff would have been the worst idea. But I felt like if I just go for... He forfeits, so we're 2-0, baby. 5 more matches to go. That was a good match. He played well. I played well. That prediction to get that golem was clutch, though, guys. Like, holy shit. The thing is, I love making bold predictions. I love just going for broke. You know, I just love going in for it, going for the kill. Sometimes it costs me games. Sometimes it wins me games. You know, it's a chance. It's a game of chance. It's like chess, you know. It's like chess. All right. So hopefully, here we go. Ooh, interesting team. I'm thinking maybe Armaldo might be the starter here, or got a few options here. Honestly, I'm gonna start with Politoed, and he starts with the Chatot, and Chatot is a very powerful Pokemon, believe it or not. Could be Scarfed, could be Specs. Either way, I'm not a fan of him. Boom Burst is gonna do a lot of damage. I could just go for an Ice Beam. If I go for Ice Beam, who does he switch into? Maybe Wartortle, which I'm fine with. I'm going for Ice Beam. Goes into Dusknoir. Sees that I have leftovers. We get the Ice Beam off. Don't get to freeze him, though. Dusknoir, what do you got for me? I don't do a lot of damage to him. He might go for Earthquake. He's got a lot of variety and abilities that he can use, which is scary. I'm going for Encore. I'm faster than him. Well, he goes for Trick. So now we're locked into so we have a choice band now. Goes for Shadow Sneak. We get that Encore there, which means I can freely switch into Dodrio. Oh, that was weird. I went to click timer and it just it sped everything up. Okay, so Armaldo. Armaldo, Dodrio. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so he may go for a Stone Edge. Stone Edge is a dangerous move, obviously. I need to see who I can switch in freely to a Stone Edge. I really don't think I have one that's going to want to take it. I think Probopass is probably the best bet. But if he goes for Earthquake, predicting my switch, I'm in a lot of trouble. Do I just stay in? I don't want to lose my Dodrio. I really don't. But if he goes for Earthquake, predicting the Probopass, I'm in trouble. I gotta go for it, man. I gotta go for it. It's not gonna kill him, but it's gonna do some damage. He goes for Rock Slide and knocks us out. Alright. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Man. I had to do it though. Had to do it. That bites. Trying to see who I can bring in that knocks him out, but nobody besides maybe Politoed can do the trick here. The problem with the Politoed, I'm now choice banded. So I'm just gonna go for Scald here. He may switch in a Semi-Sage. Can Ice Beam knock Armaldo out this range? No. I'm going for it. I'm predicting a switch. Here comes War Turtle. I should have went for the electric HP. So now I have to switch out again. Oh, hold on. I gotta think about this for a minute. Nah, he's my only choice. He's my only choice. I have to do it. So here comes Dusknoir. Sees that I have a Yachi Berry. I should be fine to just knock off. Goes for Shadow Sneak. We're going to get that knockoff. We're going to knock off his leftovers there. I can just go for it again, but I think he may switch. I don't know if he's going to stay in. I could go for a Swords Dance. I'm going for Swords Dance. Goes for Pain Split. That's fine. I'll go for a second Swords Dance. Shadow Sneak one more time. We're going to get another Swords Dance off, and we're going to knock off. And we take out the Dusknoir, which is great. Dusknoir was a pain in the ass. Pain Split in the ass, if you will. Here comes the Semi-Sage. Semi-Sage. What do you have, Semi-Sage? He could be Choice Scarfed. Gunk Shot is going to knock us out. And if he's Scarfed, he's going to be faster than us. I would imagine he is, otherwise he wouldn't just go into this. I'm going into Probopass as much as I want to stay in. Acrobatics, okay. So he doesn't have an item then, I would imagine. Okay. If I go for Flash Cannon, who does he switch it to? I can just go for Thunder Wave. Goes for Substitute. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, we're going for Flash Cannon. Seed Bomb. I should just went for Flash Cannon to begin with because I can knock him out in 2 hits. Alright, so now he powers up his attack thanks to his Liachi Berry. It should knock us out though. I'm just going to go for it one more time. It does knock us out. I stand corrected. Alright, here comes the Torkoal. He may switch. I doubt it though. I'm going for Stealth Rocks. So we did have an item. So Acrobatics would do more damage here. He does switch in a War Turtle. I'm going to throw up the Stealth Rocks. I'm switching into Polytoad. Rapid Spin. Well played there. It was a good move on his part. Will he stay in? He doesn't know that I have Hidden Power Electric yet. He can predict it. If he switches, I have to go for it. Here comes Armaldo. It does 20%. Screw it. I guess the Stealth Rock's up. That's fine. I'm going to take out Armaldo if he stays in. And he does, so he's gone. We get rid of the Armaldo. This is a close game. This is a really close game, which is good. I enjoy a good close game. Things are happening. So Mawile. Alright. I wish I could use Scald. HP Electric actually does a decent amount of damage, but so does his Play Rough. Let me think for a minute. I'm afraid he might do something weird. I'm just going to go to Torkoal. I have to. Swords Dance, which is actually what I was worried about. He may switch, but I got to get rid of these rocks. He does switch. And to Chatot. We're going to get a Rapid Spin off here. Alright. Boom Burst will probably knock us out. It all depends on the roll, but it's favoring knockout here. Nothing I switch into can take it though, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I really want to keep Torkoal though. Is it worth trading my Polytoad? Or Leafeon? He goes for Encore. Well, Hidden Power Electric's good against 3 of them, but Semi-Sage, Ice Beam is good against 2 of them. I'm going for the Hidden Power Electric. I have to. Goes for the Mawile. It's going to do 34%, which ain't bad. I'm staying in. I'm staying in. Here's the Iron Head. We resist it. We're fine. We're taking him out. Sucker Punch. Hidden Power Electric. There goes the Mawile. I would imagine. He doesn't know what Hidden Power it is exactly, but he's got to be able to know. And here comes the Chatot. I'm just going for it. I have to. And he knocks us out. That's fine. Alright, so Goodbye is my man, I believe. The man with the plan. Alright. I do have Stone Edge, I do believe. Yes, I do. Had to double check before I put in the CAC. It will knock him out, but it's got to hit, and this move never hits. Come on, please hit. Please. He gets a crit? Yes! I'll take it. We both get crits. The crit was not needed. That was a 100% knockout, but oh my god. It is coming down to the wire, guys. Like, straight up to the freaking wire, and I freaking love it. Alright. Alright, we know this guy doesn't have any items. He's going to be faster than us, and he can knock us out. He's probably going to go for Leaf Storm. I'm going into Torkoal here. I has to. I has to. 100% has to. I'm going for Stealth Rocks. Goes for the Rock Slide, doesn't do much, but he does flinch us. Alright, he's just going to stay in here. I'm going for the Lava Plume. I want this thing gone. And we get rid of Semi-Sage. So it's going to be Semi-Sage going down from Torkoal, and here comes the War Turtle. I'm going for Tazi. He's going to knock us out. Okay, that's fine. Knocks us out. That's fine. Here comes the Leafeon. Going to go for that sweet Leaf Blade. Goes for Scald. Knocks us out. And here it comes. This is it. This is the final battle here. The stare down. Goodbye versus War Turtle. I'm going for Earthquake. And we knocked him out. The crit was not needed. Good game, man. That was really good. I didn't get a chance to type it in. But BB Wolfman, close game. Good game. We're 3-0. Wow. That was a fun game, though. Here we go. Wow. Next match went in quickly. Swig of Coca-Cola there for that. Ooh, boy. So he could start off with Rampardos. Leafeon, or not Leafeon, but Roselia is a possibility. I think Politoed is my best starter here. I've been starting with Politoed a lot lately, but I mean, it's strong against a few of their Pokemon here. Solrock, him. There's is it Volibee? I think it's Volibee. Manabuzz is the evolution. He's got a couple other Pokemon, but I think Politoed's my best bet here. I'm going to click that start timer there, try to get this to go quickly. And I'm going to go ahead and type Politoed in my damage calculator while he takes his sweet time. It could be a female, you never know. Specs 41. He's thinking about it. He starts with Rampardos. I start with the Politoed. I think there's zero chance that he stays in here. Zero chance. Head Smash does a lot of damage, and he is faster than me. I'm going for Scald. I have to. He goes for Stealth Rocks. Here comes a Skull. He's got a Sash. Will it burn him? Does not burn him. Okay. Alright. I'm going for Scald again. I have to. I absolutely have to. If he Head Smashes, it could knock us out. It's going to do a lot of damage regardless. But I want to get rid of this Rampardos ASAP. Goes for the Head Smash. We live with 2%. He goes down with the recoil. And Politoed lives to see another day. We get rid of that Rampardos early. That's huge. We have Stealth Rocks on us, but that's fine. Here comes the Kadabra. Whew, baby. Alright, Kadabra. He's going to be faster than us, guaranteed. What's he going to go for, though? Could just go for a Psychic. I think I just have to let Politoed go, so I'm just going to let him go. I have to. Not much of a choice here. I can switch in, but I'm just going to take a ton of damage for no reason. Alright. As much as I want to go to Dodrio, I don't think I can. Well, I say that. I freaking say that. I can't because of the rocks. I'm going to Torkoal here. I got a Rapid Spin. I gotta get. He might switch it to Mischievous though, predicting the Rapid Spin. Let's see what we can do here. He's probably just gonna stay in. I'm gonna go for Lava. Well, I'm going for Lava Plume. He stays in. There's the Lava Plume. We're gonna do a tremendous amount of damage. If he stays in, he's gone. Shadow Ball. He's gone. We get rid of the Kadabra. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's alive with 1 HP. No. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. So we're stuck with rocks on us, which kind of sucks. I could go to Dodrio, just go for Quick Attack and be fine. I'm going to take some rock damage, though, unfortunately. I'm going to go for the Quick Attack. That bites, man. Which means we're going to take it, because I'm going to have to switch out because I'm a choice item. Boy. So we're going to get rid of Kadabra here, which is nice. So we're down 2-2 here. Except for he's got a little more damage down, and Mischievous is in. He knows that I'm locked in. I think I have to go into Probopass. Let's see what Mischievous usually runs on her. Could be a nasty plotter, could be defensive. I don't know. Could have HP fighting. Could predict the Probopass switch. Let's see, I could go to Leafeon. Leafeon isn't going to live any attacks. Rambo's barking, of course, that's what he does best. I'm going to go into Probopass. I think I have to. Alright, so he goes for a Thunderbolt, actually. So I guess goodbye would have been a choice, but who would have thought he would have went for a Thunderbolt? I don't know. Either way here, sorry for the dog barking in my ear. Let's see. I could go for Thunder Wave. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp. We're going to trade status conditions here. Hopefully, yeah, we hit. Okay. Interesting choice there. Let's see. What do I want to do? I can go for Flash Cannon. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. Well, actually, now that I'm burned, maybe not. Let's see. Yes, we'll still do a tremendous amount. We'll do about 30%. So let's go ahead and go for it. We do 33%. It's gonna go for nasty plot. We have to stay in here. We have to just. We might have to do another trade here, but we have to stay in here. I can't just let this thing power up. Goes for the shadow ball. It does a decent amount of damage to us. We're gonna get hit with that burn. Gonna go for flash cannon again. Luckily for me, it is paralyzed. We get the critical hit, which did matter. I'm thankful for that critical hit, and we damn near trade. So here comes this next Pokemon. We at least be able to get a chance to maybe get a revenge kill here, which is very nice. See what he brings out. It's starting to become a little bit of a brawl. I mean, it's becoming a close battle actually, which is very nice. I enjoy a nice close battle. Here comes the Soul Rock. I think it's very obvious. I just go for the flash cannon. I don't think I outspeed it, but I could. We'll see. See what he does. Let's see, Soul Rock. Let's see. Okay, he did in fact outspeed us. We know he has Rock Slide. I kind of want to go into Leafeon here. Yeah, I think I'd go into Leafeon. I mean, it could Will-O-Wisp us, which would suck, but I can get a couple Swords Dances off, I think. Or at least one. So I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. He may go for Light Screen. He could go for Will-O-Wisps. He already has a Stealth Rock, so I don't know what other set he might run, but I think we should be fine here. So we get one Swords Dance off. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. So let's see where we're at here. So we're burned. That pretty much null and voids our Swords Dance there. I'm going to go for one more. Goes for Rock Slide. Take a little bit of damage there. We're going to take a bit more damage from the burn. And now we can Leaf Blade and take out the Soul Rock. Oh, it's going to be really close. It actually has a chance of living. A very small chance of living. We'll see if it does. Hopefully it doesn't. He switches into Volibee. He resists the attack. That was a good move on his part. I'm not sure what exactly. He's probably defensive. We should outspeed him. But we do like 0 damage to this thing. That sucks. Well, Leafeon honestly isn't going to do much for us here, so we're just going to go for the knockoff. Might as well get rid of its item. This is going to be close. Get rid of its Eviolite, which is going to help us out. It goes for the U-turn. It's going to knock out Leafeon, but we'll be able to see what he brings out next. So let's take a look here. No longer has an Eviolite. Here comes the Soul Rock. Now I got to decide what I want to do from here. I think at this point I have to go into Dodrio, which sucks because he's got to knock us out, chances are. And I got to go for Brave Bird. Which, I mean, doesn't do too much to him. And now it comes down to Goodbye. I think we actually lose this one, which is fine. Our first loss here. I can go for Stone Edge. It does a little bit more damage than the rest of the moves here. Let's go for it. It does 21%, which isn't nothing. It goes for Will-O-Wisp. And that's game. I'm just going to go and give it to him. There's no way I'm winning this one. So good game to him. We're 3-1, which ain't too bad. We have 3 more matches to go. Let's see here. It's going to be a long video, but it's to make up for yesterday's debacle as well. Who's he going to start off with? He's got a few options here. Politoed's not a bad choice. I could go into Dodrio, or I think I have to go Probopass or Politoed, I at this point. I'm going to go Probo Pass. Here comes the Slot King. Let's take a look at Slot King here. I mean, he can go for Earthquake for sure. I'm going to switch into Dodrio. Goes for the Earthquake. We're immune to it. I could go for a Brave Bird. Want to start that timer there. Switches into the Prinplup. We're going to get a Brave Bird off. Do 70%. Let's take a look at Prinplup real fast. I think we could just go for another Brave Bird here, to be honest. I think we're safe to just go for another one. Switches into Arbok and then get that Intimidate off. Going to lower our attack a little bit. We're going to take out the Arbok. Arbok is down. And Dodrio is just cleaning house right now. We're probably going to switch, though. So here comes Kadabra. Kadabra, we've faced him a couple times before. I don't really have a good switch in for him. He outspeeds me, though, so I can't even stay in, really. I think I have to go into Probo Pass or Politoed. He might have HP fighting. Talked about this before. I'm just going to go into Probo Pass. Goes for Sidekick. We resist it. Special D down. If he goes for Hidden Power fighting, we may just fall. I could go for Thunder Wave, hoping that I survive. Let's do it. I want to get rid of this thing, so if I could get that that Thunder Wave off, we can take him out later on. We should be solid on that. If he switches into something else, we'll get a Thunder Wave off, unless it's Rotom. I could go for Flash Cannon that does a decent amount of damage to him, but the problem is I won't be able to knock him out. So we might have to sacrifice the Probo Pass here if we can get that Thunder Wave off. And he does switch into Rotom. Okay, if I went for Flash Cannon, that thing would have been hurting a little bit there. Let's see. He's probably gonna. He might go for Thunderbolt. Could go for Blizzard. He goes for Volt Switch, so we're gonna stay in. We go for Flash Cannon. We'll see what he goes for. We'll see what he switches into. I have no idea. So here comes the Prinplup. Flash Cannon doesn't knock it out, but it does a decent amount of damage to it. He might go for a Water move here. I actually can be faster than Prinplup. That is a possibility. I'm going to go for Volt Switch. We are faster. We take out the Prinplup, and now I can switch into... If I switch into him, he's probably going to go into Rotom. Which means I can switch into Torkoal. I just go Leafeon. I think it's probably my safer play here. We'll go Leafeon, then we'll switch into Torkoal if he brings out the Rotom. If not, we'll figure out what he does from there. Goes into Kadabra, which I thought was another possibility there. Excuse me. I should be able to live an attack from him. I should be able to. He's going to be faster than me, but a Leaf Blade may knock him out. I'm just going to go for it. He switches into Kingler. Oh no, there's the Leaf Blade. Kingler takes a heavy hit there. That was a bold strategy, Con. I don't know why he did that actually. He forfeits, so we're now 4-1. Good game. I got the sauce. Interesting play there. I don't know if he was predicting me to switch out into something else. But I seen that I can knock out the Kadabra. I was going for the kill. Um, like I said, I very much go for the kill, which costs me games sometimes, but I'm just an aggressive player. I don't like to tease around too much. I do sometimes, but just not too much. So we got 2 more games left. We are 4-1 right now, feeling good. We're on course to do better than we did yesterday, which is good. Which is really good. So definitely. Oh, this guy's got an interesting team. Good kid. All right. Okay. Who's he gonna start with? Maybe Slocking again, like we faced against that one guy. Let's see. Uh, hmm. Let's start with Probopass. So he starts with Rotom. Let's take a look at our calculations here. He might just go for Volt Switch. I could go for Flash Cannon. I can, or I could try to Thunder Wave something if I'm predicting the Volt Switch. I'm just gonna go for Flash Cannon. So he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. And he switches into Luminion here. We can get a little bit of a Flash Cannon there, not too much. I could go for Volt Switch on my own. Excuse me. Alright. If he Skulls, it's not going to do too much. Okay, let me Volt Switch here. Goes for the Scald. Doesn't get the burn, thankfully. We're going to Volt Switch, and we're going to go straight into... Let me think here. I could go into Leafeon. I don't think he's going to have anything for me. He's probably going to U-turn. I'm going for Swords Dance. He just switches out into Mawile. Let's see. Probably has Fire Blast. Doesn't outspeed me though. Fire Blast has a chance of knocking out, but has a chance of living with Leafeon here. Let's just go for it. Leaf Blade. He resists it, that's fine. Goes for the Fire Blast, and we live with 6%. That's what I'm talking about. I can just go for Leaf Blade again. He goes for Sucker Punch. Yeah, well played there. Has the Life Orb. Let's go into Torkoal here. I don't think he's gonna switch. He doesn't really have a reason to. He goes for the Stealth Rock. We're gonna knock this bad boy out, and we'll see what he does from here. I'm just going to start that timer. So we're 1 for 1 here. Leafeon for the Mawile. Here comes the Yamask. Yamask. Interesting Pokemon. Could go for Hex. Could go for Toxic Spikes, Knockoff. Unfortunately, a lot of them doesn't do too much to him, but I can go for Toxic. Goes for Toxic Spikes. We miss our Toxic, of course we do. I'm going to go for it again. Goes for Knockoff, can get rid of our leftovers. We're going to get a Toxic off here. I'm going to put up my own Stealth Rocks. I'm going for Lava Plume. So now he's kind of stuck. If he switches... Oh, he's got Pain Split. Interesting. If he switches, he's going to be in trouble, because I can get rid of all these hazards here. But he's just going to Pain Split, it looks like. With Toxic and my Lava Plume, I should be okay. Goes for Pain Split again. And this should hopefully knock him out. And we do. So we get rid of the Yamask. Now I gotta worry about, can I actually Rapid Spin on whatever he brings us? A Luminion, which I expected. It's gonna be faster than me as well. So I can't stay in. I'm gonna have to take some poison, unfortunately. Sorry, Polytoad. but we're gonna heal a little bit, which is kind of nice, right? All right, so now I can go for HP Electric, and that's what I'm gonna go for. It goes for the U-turn, and here comes the Roselia. We don't know anything about this guy, but we do know that it can do a ton of damage to me. It's going to be faster. Leaf Storm knocks us out. Now we're in a difficult position all of a sudden. We're just going to sacrifice him. I don't have much of a choice here. Special attack's going to go down a little bit. We might be able to get this rapid spin off. I'm hoping. Oh, no, there's no way. 16% we're knocked down. Goes for the Sludge Bomb, knocks us out. Dang it. Let's go into Dodrio here. Let's go ahead and go for that Brave Bird. Switches into Luminion. Luminion's going to go down. So we get rid of Luminion, which is good. Which is real good. Here comes the Rotom. I don't think it outspeeds me. Let's take a look. Actually, he may be Scarfed. If he is, he will be faster than me. That's a tough one to deal with too, because Goodbye can't really handle him, neither can Dodrio. I would say I have no choice. I just have to stick it out, because either way, Goodbye loses the Blizzard, he loses the Thunderbolt and Blizzard. He's gonna switch into Roselia, I would imagine. Yep. We're staying in though. We're going for that Flash Cannon once again. We gotta stay in. He knocks us out. And that's going to be game. We're going to lose our second game here. Or the second loss here, which is fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not much we could have done, really. Here comes the Rotom, of course. And this will knock us out. Only chance we had is if it missed. But it didn't, obviously. So good game. Alright, so we are, I believe, 3-2. So let's go into our next battle here. Who's he gonna start with? It's a tough choice. I really don't know who he's gonna start off with. I'm gonna start with Politoed, and I'm gonna see what happens from there. Because I'm super effective against this guy, maybe this guy, and this guy. So Marowak. And I love me some Marowak. We all know that. Boomerang does have a chance of knocking me out. Or will he risk it? I'm going for Scald. We're faster than him. We don't knock him out, though. Goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go for it again. Will he sacrifice the Marowak for the Stealth Rocks? He does. So Marowak goes down. I don't know how I'm faster than him. He must have no speed investment whatsoever. So I don't know what's going on there. But here comes the Regice. Now Regice probably has Thunderbolt, I would imagine. I'm going into Probopass here. He might have Focus Blast though, which is an issue. I should be quicker though. Let's go for Thunder Wave. I gotta do something to this thing. We're probably gonna lose our Probopass here, but we gotta do something. It is Life Orbed. There's the Paralyzation. Goes for the Focus Blast, hits the Focus Blast. It's gonna take a little bit of damage though. And here comes the Torkoal. Does he stay in or does he switch into Gorgeist? Predicting the Rapid Spin. Here comes the Kingler. We're going to get a Rapid Spin. We're going to get rid of these Stealth Rocks here. And now we have to deal with the Kingler. He's got a few options here. He could go for Agility if he's running Agility. He could go for a Superpower, a Crab Hammer, a Knockoff. I'm thinking he might go for Crab Hammer. I'm thinking I'm going to switch into Politoed here. Goes for the Crab Hammer. We're going to take it for free 99. I can go for Hidden Power Electricity here. And that's what I'm doing. He goes for the Knockoff. We're going to lose our leftovers. Does a lot of damage, actually. Here comes the HP Electricity. Almost knocks him out. But not quite. I think it does a lot of damage. We're probably going to trade here. I have to take it. I have to take the trade if he's going to do it. So here goes the Rock Slide. And there's the Life Orb damage. Does not take the Life Orb damage. Huh. Okay. Must be an ability that I'm not really sure what it is right now. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what it is. Oh, man. How fast is this thing? 249? Let's just go for the Leaf Blade. He may switch in a Muck, maybe. I don't know, but... And there's the Leaf Blade. We're going to take out the crit was not needed. Kingler goes down. I would imagine we're going to see either Gourgeist or Muck at this point. Maybe even Regice. Here comes the Muck. Could be probably Choice Banded. 100% has Gunk Shot, I would imagine. Excuse me. I might have to sacrifice something here, and I'm not excited to say that. I think Leafeon's going to be the sacrificial land here. Well, that or Goodbye. Let's go Goodbye. Let's give him Goodbye. Goes for Acid Armor. Even better. And I mean that with sarcasm. I don't have anything for him. Goes for it again. That's not good. I think we actually lose this at this point. Because all my guys are offensive here. Physically offensive, I should say. The critical hit comes through. We get lucky. Look at that. Look at that critical hit coming through. That's gotta burn. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Here comes the Gourgeist. Sees that we have the Eviolite, of course. Gourgeist. What's the size? I'm thinking it's a super, of course. They usually are. Which means he's defensive. Chances are he's defensive. I don't want to stay against him, though. If I don't have to. I think Torkoal is safe to go in, so I'm just going to go to Torkoal here. Goes for Leech Seed. That's fine with me, man. I'm just going for the Lava Plume. Gets the burn off. Wasn't expecting the burn, but I'll take it. And if he stays in, he's gone. I don't think he has much of a choice. I mean, he can switch into Basculin. Goes for Rest. Never mind, I stand corrected. He's going to stall a little bit here. Which is kind of annoying. Let's go for Lava Plume again. If he rests again, I'm going to switch into Dodrio. Okay, we get the crit. We're getting crits all over the place this game. Alright, we're going to switch anyways. Because I'm sure Basculin's coming out. And it does. It's going to have Ice Beam. And it's going to be fast. Sorry, Leafeon, you might be the sacrificial lamb here. He goes for the waterfall. I'm going for Leaf Blade. We should be able to live an Ice Beam with our Yachi Berry. He switches into Reggie-Eyes. Bold strategy. I'm just going to go for another Leaf Blade. He must have a choice item. We're going to take out that Reggie-Eyes, and now it's just Basculin versus Leafeon, and we should be good to go. I mean, he goes for an ice move here. Torkoal is just going to be able to do stuff here. Leaf Blade goes for the waterfall. Does he get the flinch? Does not get the flinch. Leaf Blade takes him out, and that's going to be game. Good game, sir. We are 4-3 or 4-2 if my math's correct, which means we have one more game left. Alright, this is gonna be a longer video, but that's okay. We did 7 matches. Had I done 5, I would have done 5 on a normal day because of the length of the matches. But since we did 7 yesterday and our video messed up, I figured we'd do 7 today. So we got Golem as a potential starter. We got, I think his name is Herdier. No, Stoutland. Herdier is the second form. Politoed, let's do it. Here comes the Golem. Goes for Earthquake. I'm going for the Encore. The reason why I did that is he's got a Chew Stop Berry, I guarantee it. And I'm going to switch into Dodrio here. He's going to go for Earthquake again. I'm going for Knockoff. I got to get rid of that berry because if he has that berry and he's got Sturdy, he can use Explosion on somebody and just take him out. So I wanted to preserve somebody. He may switch. If he does, we're going to get rid of an item here. Here comes the Kadabra. We can get a knockoff on this thing. It's Sash. It lives, but barely. I don't think he can knock us out, but he can do a lot of damage. I'm just going to go for the knockoff. Goes for Psychic, does a tremendous amount. We're going to get that knockoff off on him and see what happens from here. Here comes Basculin. We should be faster than him, but knockoff does not knock him out. I want to keep Dodrio. I do. Let's hope that he goes for Waterfall and I can heal off it. Or Aqua Jet. That works too. Thank you, sir. May I have another. I could go for Hidden Power, but he might switch into Golem. Or Jump Fluff for that matter. Okay, we don't see that he has any items yet. Let's go for Ice Beam. Oh, Zen Headbutt. Okay. We made a bold move there, predicting the Jump Fluff. But you know what? I'm going to go for Empower Electric. He's staying in. Zen Headbutt does a little bit of damage. He might get the flinch. Doesn't get the flinch. And we take out the Basculin. So Kadabra and Basculin are both down 2 of his heavy hitters here. And that makes me feel good. So here comes the Jump Fluff that we were predicting a little bit earlier. Could be Utility, could be Swords Dance. Either way, it's dangerous for me. I think I can live an attack. And I don't want him to Swords Dance. I'm going for Ice Beam. Oh my god. And we take out the Jump Fluff. Bold moves, bold plays, but we take out the Jump Fluff. We've taken out 3 Pokemon so far. Politoed really paying dividends here today. We know he has Earthquake. But will he go for it again? Let's go into Dodrio here. Goes for the Earthquake. I think I have to go for Knockoff here. Got Sucker Punch. Gets a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, but still he got it. This thing's kind of an issue here, this Golem. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to knock off, get rid of that berry. Oh, he has weakness policy. We get rid of the weakness policy. Goes for Rock Blast, going to do a decent amount of damage to us, but we can just simply Leaf Blade and knock him out. I've been burnt way too many times by the Chew Stop Berry, Golem, and weakness policy is also a problem for us. But we got rid of it. Goes for Sucker Punch, and we're going to take out the Golem as well, leaving us with Zebstrika and Stoutland. So we're doing good so far. Here comes the Stout Land. Let's see here. We are faster than him. I'm gonna go for knockoff. I'm gonna get rid of his item. Let's try to cripple him as much as possible. There's his choice band. There's the return. All right, so now he's a little bit weaker, which makes me feel good. Who do I want to use against him? Maybe Probopass. He may have superpowers, so that's something we definitely don't want to do. I could go into Gabite. I think Gabite's my best bet, but I want to use him for Zebstrika, so then we have Torkoal. So let's go into Torkoal, who isn't a physical tank, so I should be able to live a lot of his attacks. So I'm going to go for Toxic, because my moves aren't that powerful. We should be fine here. We should be fine here. We're going to heal up. He's going to get some toxic damage here. I'm going to go for Lava Plume. Goes for Facade. We get the Lava Plume. He's going to take some toxic damage here. Goes for Facade again. That's fine. He's going to take a little bit more toxic damage. And quite frankly, I'm just going to go into Politoed because honestly, Zebstrika takes him out anyways. And just go for a nice Scald. Goes for the Facade. He's going to die to Toxic. And we know what's coming out. That's Zebstrika. So now the Zebstrika have something that's going to be problematic for me. He could have HP Ice, which Gabite should live 1. Should be able to live 1, and Earthquake should be able to do the rest. So let's just go for Earthquake. I should be able to live 1. And it gets a crit. It gets a crit. Are you kidding me? We should have, the max damage I should have done was 93%. So we got very lucky there. That's fine. We've been lucky in the past. So it comes down to this. Earth Power. He's going to have Overheat though. It should be neutral. Oh my god. This is coming down to it, guys. We should be fine. We should be fine unless he's got something up his sleeve that I don't know about. I'm going to hit that start timer. We should be fine. I think we're going to get him. What's he going to do? Goes for the Thunderbolt, and here comes the Earth Power. And this is going to be game here. So good game, sir. Or madam. And we're going to go for that final fire. His Overheat does a decent amount of damage there. And that is game. So good game, Book, Hat, Reef. And that is going to be the last game there. So we ended up going 5-2, which is pretty good. Actually better than I did yesterday in the video that I recorded. That lost all my commentary, which really sucks. And hopefully this video is okay. I'm a little nervous, but I mean, I'm looking at my recording software. It says it's recording. It says the mic is picking up. But that doesn't mean that that's the case. So this is a little bit of a longer video. But like I said, we did 7 matches, which is something I usually don't do. I did it yesterday because they were quick matches. I decided to do the same thing today to kind of make up for the fact that I didn't have one up yesterday. Even though I did record one, it just didn't work out. If you guys are interested, I can't upload that video if you guys really want to. But like I said, there's literally no commentary whatsoever. I could put some music in the background, maybe some copyright-free music or something in the background, and upload it for you guys if you guys want to see that. If so, let me know. If not, it's totally understandable. I totally get it. That's why I deleted it. I removed it, and I took it down. So, but yeah, this team's pretty good. I enjoy this team quite a bit. I do think that maybe we need a little bit something else on this team. Maybe we need something with a little bit more damage. Maybe. I don't know. I think this team's good, though. I think we did pretty well. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this team. But anyways, guys, until next time, which will be a little bit later today if you guys are watching some other videos, like Throwback Thursday, or Pokemon MMO bonus episodes will be coming up after Throwback Thursday. This one's going to go up first because it's making up for yesterday. But until next time, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, bidding you a farewell, peace, and one love.